Sessions.
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 Sessions?
Sessions.
Sessions.
Well, hello, friends and family and people I don't know. Sit back and relax wherever you are, and I hope you enjoy the show. Are you ready, Troy? Welcome to Sessions at Botanico. Live from Studio A in Botanico's Secret Garden. Your host for today's sessions is Scotty!
Good evening and welcome to Sessions.
Welcome.
How are you doing, Mr. Greg?
Good.
Excellent. Mr. Troy? Here we are.
Yeah.
All accounted for.
All the hoopla.
Yeah.
Or all cattle, no hat? Or no, all hat, no cattle. That's the way it goes. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. You need a new writer.
Yeah, I do.
I have some good news, ladies and gentlemen.
What's
this
that?
week, there is the meteorite that I spoke of way back. It's going to miss us this week.
Oh, good.
Right. Now it's defined as a PHO, which means a potentially hostile object. And they define anything in space as a potentially hostile object if it's sort
Sounds
of
like my second wife. PHO. Thank you. Or yours.
not Vietnamese then? Pho? Anyway, it's going to miss us by 6.3 million kilometers.
I don't know the metric system, but that's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that is over 500 feet wide
Is a potentially hostile object.
and it's going to pass within 5 million miles of Earth.
Okay.
So there's an awful lot of those that will show up from time to time.
Space.
Enough that they've got a name for it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. The other interesting thing that I gleaned from the news this week was a study has shown that I think it's 60 to 65% of authors actually have conversations in their mind with the characters that they're writing.
Didn't the son of Sam talk with his character as well before he went on a killing rampage in New York?
Yeah, quite
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah. Herman Melville and Ishmael have wandered down to the quay, and they're looking at the Pequod and saying, "Well, what do you think?" Ishmael goes, "Look, Herman. I'm not sure about this going to sea business. Maybe I could just go off somewhere and be a poultry farmer, and then you could still use the name, but it would be Moby Duck."
Oh God.
Or alternatively, we could stay on the quay. I wouldn't have to go to sea, but I could work here at the port and move
Be
cargo
Moby
on and
Duck.
off. Moby Duck. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I learned a fun fact this morning at 4 a.m. when I woke up, unable to sleep yet again. Zebras. Zebras are actually black horses, and the white stripes in the zebra are due to the lack of pigmentation. Now, there was always a theory about why they had black and white stripes, and the most prevalent theory for years was that it would ward off potential danger, other animals trying to attack it. And it turns out that the horseflies are just less attracted to it, to the stripes. So
That's almost like the animal mating stories that we've had in recent
well,
days.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to weave a thread.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not animal husbandry, but it's still dealing with animals, black and white animals.
And attraction.
Yes, and attraction.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
What else you got today?
That's all I got, really.
That's pretty light.
Yeah. Well, it's no lighter than it's been for the last few weeks.
That's true. That's true. All right.
And now it's time for Troy's Earnest Horoscope.
All right. Well, Troy, you have some horoscopes for us
Hey,
this week.
fellas. Hey. How you doing, guys? The New York Post. If you have a birthday today, and happy birthday. If you do,
Anyone? Anyone in the audience? No? No birthdays today. Okay.
oh man, you cannot possibly be the best at everything. So don't waste your time and energy trying. Cut back on your ambitions this year and focus only on the 2 or 3 goals that are easiest to reach. That's not an admission of failure. It's a sign of maturity. So in other words, forget about it.
Hey, forget about it. Huh? Hey.
Deep in the heart of Taurus. That's a very interesting.
All right. Leo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, deep in the heart of Taurus?
Yeah, well, we are currently deep in the heart of
Oh,
Taurus.
we're in May. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Any May birthdays today?
No, none in the audience.
Any mothers out there? Happy early Mother's Day.
Not that I know of.
All right. So, Mr. Scott, great Scott.
I get to go first today.
Let's go to Pisces first.
Okay.
The 2 fish,
Yeah. Swimming in opposite directions. It's very
Okay.
painful at times.
much like a Robros, the snake
when-
that eats its own tail.
Back in America, I dated a Pisces, a very proud Pisces. And one of the things that she mentioned to me was that Pisces is the ruler of the feet.
Huh.
Do you know, is there an association that, you know,
Well, that would be odd.
Horoscope to anatomy?
Because fish don't have feet.
ah,
So maybe that's it, you know.
maybe that's where the symbol came from. The 2 fish
And they were like feet,
are really,
sort of.
You guys are stretching
not
here.
doing that.
Sorry, this is a big stretch.
This is a big stretch.
in other words, forget about it.
Yeah,
Pisces. You are March 2nd.
yeah.
Oh, Scotty. Something has been worrying you for some time, and you really do need to sort it out.
Dum dum dum.
Ominous, you know. To start with, you must be honest with yourself and why you fear it so much, whatever it is. Define what is, to quote President Clinton. Once you have done that, you may find it has less of a hold over you. So I think, forget about it. Yeah, forget about
Think
it.
about it and then forget about it.
Think about it, mull it over, acknowledge it,
Embrace it,
embrace it,
and then forget about it.
and then let it go. Let it go.
Or as the Dalai Lama once famously said, forget! Forget!
I'll take your word on that.
It's true, I saw it in an interview on Australian television.
I'll take your word on that.
Forget!
All right, now, Greg, I know you're a Leo.
Leo, yes.
When is your actual birthday?
Sometime in mid-August.
Sometime in mid-August, before the 22nd,
Yes.
apparently. Ah, Greg,
Okay. Troy, lay it on me, baby. New York Post, Leo, horoscope, today.
your powers of persuasion can get you just about anything you desire.
Well,
But make sure other people don't lose out as a result. You win best when other people win with you. So whatever you ask for, make sure friends and relatives get a fair share too.
so I think that's kind of like the rule in kindergarten. If you bring candy, bring it for everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think it's quite apropos here at Botanico, doing the gift certificate sharing, which
Yeah.
I have benefited from, and thank you
Yeah.
to my former friend, and thank you to Botanico, all the great things that are happening here. It really is sharing,
So,
and it really is making a difference. So thank you. All right, so
Sagittarius, baby, come on.
by now you all know my birthday, so November 22nd. Sagittarius. If there is something you would rather be doing than what others expect you to be doing, then you need to let them know there are going to be changes. All right, fellas. All right, I see where this is going. No one can blame you for getting bored with your current regime. And you wouldn't care if they did.
Whoa. That's spicy.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. All right, guys.
That was Troy with this
Troy.
week's horoscopes. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How about we do a song there, Scotty?
Let's do a song,
All
Mr.
right.
Greg.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the places we used to go. And all I got is a photograph. Though I realize you're not coming back anymore. I thought I'd make it the day you went away. Now I know I can make it till you're back with me to stay. I can't get used to living here, though my heart is broke. My tears I cry for you. I want you here to have and hope as the years go by and we grow old and gray. Now you're expecting me to live without you. That's not something that I'm looking forward to. Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the places we used to go. And all I got is a photograph, and I realize you're not coming back anymore. Written by George Harrison, made famous by Ringo Starr.
How about we bring out our special guest for this week, Scott?
Let's bring out our special guest. Our special guest, it's the first special guest we've had who's not a musician, but it's someone who is closely involved with the musical community in Phnom Penh, and we are very glad to have him. Ladies and gentlemen,
Your friend and mine.
Mr. Steve Porte.
Hello.
Hello. A man of few words, as long as he can get away with it. Steve, you're on record as not liking to actually be photographed or interviewed. Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you're on
Yeah.
record?
Yeah. Is there something you would rather do than be interviewed? Where's my spoon? He had threatened in the past to he would rather have his spleen removed with a spoon than to appear in a format like this. But because he's such a nice fellow, he's along here today to well, I was going to say talk to us, but but maybe we just need to warm you up first.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need to do. Now we know you as a photographer. What do you like to what sort of equipment do you use? What sort of
Probably that big camera right there.
a camera? Okay, thank you. That's very illustrative.
Yeah. Do you prefer like straight portraiture, street shots, country shots, architecture, whatever's in front of you? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know my Facebook profile is actually one of your pictures.
And mine, yes.
As
Many
people.
Many
Yeah.
of us. There's scarcely a musician who hasn't at one time or another used a piece of your work. Do you have any particular favourite photographers that you follow or have followed? Yes, you yourself. Apart from, I mean, you're all our favourite photographer.
Richard Avedon.
Yes.
Ansel Adams.
Don McCullen,
Salgado and
Brassai.
Rasai. I would ask you to tell us who those are, but I don't think that you're actually speaking today, are you?
Well, not yet. We're working on it.
No. Okay.
You can look it up at home, I guess. Yeah, if only there was some amazing way of putting
All
words
information.
into and finding information. We want to look at some some images that you will recognise some of these. This appears to me to be a picture of Miss Sarawak duo in action just over here in Botanico. What's different about this photo, the quick-minded viewer will notice, is that Amelia is attempting to look as if she is playing the guitar.
One of the guitars ever hanging.
Yeah, one of the
The one that has no string.
the one that has no strings. That's sweet. That's a good way. Do you recall the moment? How about this one? Yes, this is a visiting Canadian artist called Jenny Wu, who came and played at Cloud a couple of years ago now, as I recall. 2 years ago. He's a man who doesn't drink, so he can remember things. I think he's a valuable. Okay. So you do drink tonic. Yes. How about this one? Yeah. This is a photograph of Sangvar Day playing at the Golden Street Festival. That was also, well, that was 17, wasn't it? Three years ago. Yeah. This is a photo of Kakchanti. It was actually taken at the. No, this is from Sundance. This is from the Halloween show. Yeah, Sundance is okay. All right. Well, one more, and we'll in fact, I'll use a prop here, Mr. Troy. If you could show the T-shirt. I couldn't find the original photo of this anywhere. I'm not sure it. Yeah, I know you took it, but I couldn't find the actual original before it was pasteurized or whatever it is they do to turn into a T-shirt.
The new original now.
This is the new original. Yeah. From a show at Sharky Bar. Yeah.
Let's take a word from our sponsor.
We here at Botanico take the coronavirus very seriously. The safety of our customers and our staff is of the utmost importance. Without you, there is no us.
We're still open, but we take social distancing very seriously. We've removed half of our seats in order to create appropriate space for those who still wish to dine in our garden. We're doing delivery and takeaway as well. And don't forget, you can
we call our beer tuk-tuk to deliver craft beer to your door. The beer tuk-tuk box, by the way. During this difficult time, many people have lost wages and their jobs. All of the musicians who used to play here regularly have not done so anywhere in over 1 month. And that's why we're supporting them with our 2-for-1 gift certificate program. Pay it forward. Celebrate Christmas 8 months early. Feed a friend, or just feed a musician that you've seen playing at a venue around town.
When this passes, we can go back to everywhere we once went. In the meantime, if your favourite place is still open, show them some love, spend if you can afford it, because every dollar counts. From all of us here at Botanico, be smart, stay safe, bump your elbows, and wash your hands.
And we're back. I can't believe it, but you convinced Steve to pick up a microphone and speak.
Well, yeah, some of my methods might have been questionable, but in the interests of...
You had some pictures of your own.
Yeah. Let's not go down that.
Okay.
What I may or may not have.
Okay.
You don't, of course, just photograph musicians. You famously say, "Well, this is only a fraction of the work that you actually do."
True. Mostly I do documentary work, agriculture, industry, local culture. It was a friend of yours, Leonard Ray's, that picked me into the music, and a benefit that you were playing.
That's correct. Lloyd Yet played with a bunch of people. That was the Nepal.
For Nepal, yeah.
Yeah, Come Together for Nepal.
Sonny was in Nepal.
That's right. Yeah,
And
jazz
you were
blues.
playing
Yeah.
a benefit, yeah.
Yeah. And you've been stuck with us ever since.
I get free tonic water and coffee.
Coffee. Excellent.
Well, when the machine works.
Yeah.
Or I forgot something.
We're going to bring up a couple of shots here. The famous one of the young girl.
Oh yeah, there was, as you know, a lot of the lakes around Phnom Penh have been filled in to make borets and chopping glass. And about 10 years ago, I met a young girl down on Hudson Boulevard. Her family was fishing. And we were talking about her future now that the lake is going to be filled in. And she was very pragmatic about it. She goes, "No, we can't work here anymore. So we'll move to Siem Reap or some other province where they have open water." She was probably 8 years old, but very composed and very self-assured. It was just, to me, it was an interesting incident.
And then there's the famous white building that no longer exists.
Yeah. For years I would come to Phnom Penh to visit, and people would say, don't go to the white building. Drug dealers and violence and danger. I went anyway. And on one trip, I met a family, and they were very friendly, very nice, and the father asked me to take a picture of his daughter, which I did. And she was just a beautiful little girl, not dirty, not violent, just as sweet as could be, and it really kind of shattered the whole myth about the white building being this den of inequity. We're just old people doing the best they can.
This is a face that will be recognised by many. Big Mike, formerly of Sharky Bar.
Yeah, Mike Sue, who I met here in Phnom Penh through you. It turns out his family in New York lives a few blocks from one of my daughters. So we struck up a friendship here in Phnom Penh, and he was going back to New York twice a year for medical attention. And I would go to New York once a year, and we would hook up and maybe eat. And we became pretty good friends.
As one does in New York.
As one does in New York. And the thing about Mike is, every restaurant we walked into, it was obvious that he had been there before, and they knew him. They knew who he was, what he wanted. So we usually got 9 plates of whatever, and I ate one and he ate the rest.
But there's something particular about this photo as well.
Yeah, this is just a picture of Mike. It's to me, it captures his personality. He's a giving guy. He would never be happy unless everybody else was happy or drunk. But he could outdrink anyone.
Yeah.
So
that's for sure. Let's have a look at some Hong Kong stuff now.
Yeah, one of them is in 2014. Pardon me. Some tasty water. I was still living in Hong Kong, and they had all the riots, the original umbrella revolution. And there was one particular scene where, the line of policemen lined up, rioters on the other side, and just behind the police line, there's an old man just smoking a cigarette, totally oblivious to everything going on. Didn't know, didn't care. It just struck me how serene this guy was in the midst of all this turmoil. So I made a picture.
Yeah. Italy. Now.
Well, the first one here, when I lived in Milan, in my neighborhood, there was a madman. He lived on the street and was quite insane. And he wouldn't let people get near him. Certainly wouldn't let anybody buy him anything to give him make picture. But after a year or so, I bought this guy a coffee and a sandwich and so on and so forth. And he got to the point where he would let me photograph him. So I've got quite a collection of photographs of this madman, which don't really mean anything, but they're interesting to me because he was an interesting guy.
That sounds a lot like your relationships probably with musicians. You can buy them a drink and a sandwich, and
Pretty much, yeah.
then they won't go away.
You can train anyone.
Yeah.
And the Indian truck driver.
Yeah, the Indian truck driver.
In Old Delhi, walking around the old market, the trucks come in from the countryside with flowers and different things. And I came across a guy that was huge. The guy was like a refrigerator with a head, and pretty stern looking, a little scary looking. And I was walking around, and I got close to him, about as far as for me to you. And I raised the camera, and immediately he became friendly and put on this big smile, and he was just a happy guy, which to me was interesting, and so I made a picture.
Yeah. Cool.
Probably felt relieved too that when you picked up your camera, he didn't
Well, yeah,
come after
I think
you
it goes to
being
show
a
that
large
if
man.
you're not an asshole when you walk up to people with a camera, and you're not invasive, and you're not intrusive, people respond generally in a friendly manner. Here,
Yeah.
certainly, India.
Oh yeah.
One last one, a reminder of the times before social distancing. This one in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and soon after that, I moved to Hong Kong, which had a wonderful public transportation, the MRT. It was crowded. At rush hour, it was just a sea of humanity. And I was coming up onto a station named Kowloon, and I turned around on the escalator, and you couldn't even see the platform or the trains or anything. It was just this ocean of people. And it really struck me as to how dense Hong Kong is, or was before social distancing.
But you left Hong Kong behind some years ago, and now pretty comfortably settled in Phnom Penh.
Yeah, I retired when I was posted in Hong Kong and ended up moving to Cambodia. I keep an apartment in New York. I go back once a year, but I live here.
Is it rent control, your apartment in New York?
I bought it for cash, so...
Even better. So
Well-
yes, rent control.
Yeah, rent control, yeah, rent control.
So, very much to our benefit, Steve. Thanks so much for all the fantastic work that you do and the
Making us all
generosity
look
with which
better.
you share your work around.
Well, I mean, the thing that Leonard got me into, it's fun. I mean, it's interesting to see. I like live music. There's a tremendous music scene here in Phnom Penh, both local musicians and all different genres of outside music. So it's interesting. And most of the bands are pretty interesting visually.
Yeah.
Ned Kelly, not so much.
Famous for not smiling.
A famous bass player, really good player, never changed his expression.
Yeah, bass players, what you gonna do?
I've been accused of having resting bitch face, so I can relate somewhat.
Your face is a little bit like a guy whose son just told him that he wants to be a unicycle rider professionally.
Hey man, dare to dream. That happens. Follow your dreams.
Indeed. Well, Steve, thank you very much
thank you so
for
much.
showing up
And for the great picture.
taking part,
Yeah.
and for being willing to speak
To you.
to me. Okay, understood. Understood.
To you.
Don't worry, we won't let the word get around.
No one really watches this thing anyway, so.
That's not true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steve Porte.
Yeah.
You know, it was great to talk to a born and bred New Yorker.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Steve's an amazing human being, but just to hear that accent, that is very hard to duplicate. I'm not even going to try.
But forget about it. You know.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I lived there for
I'm
a
not
little
going.
while too.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I mean, even living there, I mean, I think you pick up some mannerisms and the pace of the hustle and bustle, but me being an off-mic talker, as I am, never quite, I can't do a New York accent, so for me, it's actually forget about it.
Look around if you bring somebody down, if I've ever made a sound again. Let your eyes, you've already spread my thighs, and you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, made our rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Where'd you go now that everybody knows that we did a couple shows out there? Look at me, I can write a melody, but I can't expect the soul to care. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, laid out in rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? 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 Who sucked out the feeling?
So, that was number 7.
Number 7, lucky number 7.
Lucky 7.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank our very special guest for coming along this week, Mr. Steve Porte.
Woo, yeah.
Mr. Troy, as ever, on the drums. And horoscope. Yes, keeping us all optimistic, but also self-reflective.
Yes.
He is just one man, he's trying to tell us. We know better. Mr. Gray, on the guitar.
Thank you. And of course, our inimitable host, Mr. Scotty Bywater. Also like to give a big shout out to Randy's capo who saved the day today. So Randy, your capo's still here at Botanico. Come on down.
Thank you all. See you next weekend. Bye.
We don't have a second guest. We only have one guest.
Always trying to second guess us.
Yeah. Now you get it. It's not on film.
Okay, camera rolling.
You're not funny.